Hello and welcome to this advanced mandolin lesson on how to play Bill Monroe's Mississippi Waltz, and more specifically the double stop tremolos that are in the Mississippi Waltz. Hopefully after the next 10-12 minutes or so we'll have something that sounds a bit like this. Everything we talk about in this video is included in a free PDF which is linked below, but what we won't be talking about in this lesson is the theory behind double stops, where they come from, and the theory behind how you play double stop tremolos, because I did that in a previous lesson which is also linked below. So if you've never done double stop tremolos, head over and watch that video first and then come back here to play the Mississippi Waltz. I think the first thing we need to do with this tune is establish the core melody, and then we can add on the double stops and the tremolos. I'm going to assume you're an advanced player and therefore we'll pick this up fairly quickly, but if not, have a pause of this video and have a quick play through the tune just so you get used to it, and then we'll have a playthrough together. If you take a quick look at the A part, there's a lot of triplets. It's quite hard to write this tune out. Some people write it out in 9/8, some people write it out in 3/4, even though it's always played as a waltz. You've got a bit of a free pass with pick strokes, because those triplets sort of throw a few spanners into the works with our down, up, down, up, down, up on the beat and off the beat. So I play them sort of technically correct, so I play all the triplets as down, up, down, and then a down on the note after the triplets. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. So technically I play it correct, but Bill Monroe would play mostly downstrokes, because that's how he used to play. So I'm going to free pass on pick strokes on this one. So let's dive straight in and have a play through the melody. We'll do the A part once through. It's after 2. It's quite a quick start, this one. So here we go. 1, 2. Keep going. Slide here. So just a couple of phrases to watch out for. Hopefully my overdub has helped clear a few finger use issues up. I play the third measure where it goes to the A flat chord, the C and the A flat. I play with middle and little finger, and then the 5 and the 1 is index and ring, like that. Quite tricky to have a little pause and just play it through a few times. And then the B part sounds a bit like this. 1, 2, 3. And then arrangement-wise, at that point there's a DS Alfine. This was musicians' lazy way of not writing everything out again. So DS Alfine means go back to the signal that's like a squirrely S, which is the 9th bar. You see the little S over above it. So DS, return to there, Alfine to finish. So at the end of the A part there's a little fine. So it means after the B part, just go back to the second half of the A part and finish there. So that's what the DS Alfine means. So now we've established our main melody, and if you're still not sure, don't worry, we'll have a full play of it at the end, so you could just stick to that main melody if you're still getting to grips with it. Let's add some of the double stops and the tremolos. If we focus on the first phrase, which used to be already some double stops in, whereas I think we can increase the number of double stops, especially at the start. So a little slide at the start, like that with your index and ring. So first off, lots more double stops in there. I'll just play that again. 1, 2. And then if we add some tremolos on those double stops, which is a very tricky thing to do, and you might hear I don't catch every one, especially this 0 and 1. I think maybe I would change that. Maybe if I was really putting pressure on myself, I would change the 0 and 1 to 7 and 8. Because I struggle to double stop tremolo over an open string and then a fretted string, but that's a whole other lesson. So let's stick to it as it is. 1, 2. So you hear I'm not hitting every one, you're just sort of giving the impression. Just stay relaxed, that's the only thing I will mention. Stay relaxed. If you start tensing up, it'll never sound like tremolo. And then the second line. Very similar, the third line. Same as the first line, and then the last phrase of the A part. So let's just play the A part together now very quickly after 2. 1, 2. And then our B part, very similar, just a lot more tremolo in. And then, so let's try that together after 3, the B part. 1, 2, 3. Such a hard phrase to do. Just all of these double stop tremolos are really, really tricky to get right every time, and I'm just accepting I'm missing some. It's just part of doing it. The only thing left to do is have a full jam of the tune with the proper arrangement. So A, B, second half of A. I'll overdub a guitar. I'll still have the overlay here so you can see everything in action. And hopefully we'll have the Mississippi Waltz double stop tremolo arrangement, which is one of the hardest things to do. I'm really struggling to play it all right today, but hopefully you'll get in there at your end. After 2. 1, 2. So that's the Mississippi Waltz. A very difficult tune to play. I mean, it's even if you're struggling, it's just really nice as double stops. You don't have to necessarily play it with tremolo. It all sounds great because it's such a great tune. Really interesting harmony as well. I've included the chords on the first, the sort of the basic tune, F to A flat, which is quite unusual. Hope you've enjoyed it. We do these every month, so please hit like and subscribe while you're here, or head over to mandomike.com if you have any more questions, and we'll see you next month.